American agriculture faces a crisis. For generations, farms across the United States have relied on a steady stream of undocumented workers. These workers often fill the jobs that most Americans won't take. They perform back-breaking labor for long hours and low wages. But changes in immigration policy are driving these workers away. The result is a growing shortage of farm labor that threatens the future of American agriculture. The decline in undocumented farm workers is striking. From 2020 to 2022, the percentage of undocumented workers in agriculture fell from 54% to 42%. This decline is due in part to stricter immigration enforcement. The Trump administration made it a priority to crack down on illegal immigration. This crackdown included raids on farms and workplaces. The fear of deportation has led many undocumented workers to flee the United States. The exodus of undocumented workers is hitting the agricultural sector hard. Many farms are struggling to find enough workers to harvest their crops. This shortage is particularly acute in sectors that rely heavily on manual labor. Specialty crops like fruits and vegetables are especially vulnerable. These crops require careful handling and harvesting. Without enough skilled workers, many farms are facing a difficult choice: leave crops to rot in the fields or raise prices for consumers. The demographics of the farm labor force are also changing. The average age of farm workers is increasing. Fewer young people are entering the field. This trend is partly due to the perception of farm work as difficult and low-paying. It's also due to the decline in the number of young, undocumented immigrants entering the United States for the first time. Without a new generation of workers, the farm labor shortage is only going to get worse. If you've ever worked on a farm, let us know in the comments what you thought of it. As the farm labor shortage grows, some are turning to a controversial solution: prison labor. Across the United States, incarcerated individuals work on prison farms. They grow food for the prison system and sometimes for sale on the open market. The use of prison labor in agriculture is not new, but the current labor shortage has led some farmers to call for expanding these programs. They argue that it's a way to address the labor shortage while also providing inmates with work experience. The use of prison labor is fraught with ethical concerns. Critics argue that it's exploitative to force prisoners to work for low wages. They also point out that the conditions on prison farms can be harsh. Inmates often lack basic safety protections and are vulnerable to abuse. The debate over prison labor is a complex one, but it's a debate that is likely to intensify as the farm labor shortage continues. The farm labor crisis is a looming threat to American agriculture. Without a reliable and affordable source of labor, many farms will struggle to survive. This crisis could lead to higher food prices for consumers. It could also make it harder for the United States to feed itself. The Trump administration has not acknowledged the problem, and so far it has failed to come up with any solutions. The farm labor crisis is a complex problem with no easy answers. But one thing is clear: ignoring the problem will only make it worse. Finding a solution will require a willingness to confront difficult questions about immigration, labor, and the future of American agriculture. The stakes are high. The choices we make today will have a profound impact on the food we eat and the farms that produce it for years to come. Please click like and subscribe and visit our other videos.